that you really haven't been able to even come outside to do anything. But look at those potatoes. You see? They're up. Look at that guy. It's nice to see green in the garden that's not weeds or just grass. Man, they're really doing good. All of them are up. Some are bigger than others, but every single one has a plant. Every one, that's good. So, next step. Till all of this up, well, we gotta cut some grass. We got the weed barrier coming, so we won't have any of this growing again. And we've got to get some tomatoes transplanted and some peppers transplanted and some squash direct sown and some cucumbers and yep. I think these broccolis are gonna have to be harvested even though they're not really big enough. Holy bees. Somebody is swarming right now. Dadgummit. They're swarming. This is a swarm happening as we speak. These are not new bees hatching. This is a swarm. Do you see this? I think it's a swarm. Something is happening with the hives. I think it's the trap hive. I might have to suit up and see what's going on. It looks like a swarm, but I can't tell if it is. Because they're all up above here. Let's watch. Let's see. But there's also they're flying. Alright, see all that activity in the front of those two hives, but also they're up in the air in a tornado-like motion. That's definitely gotta be a swarm. Look here. You see? Can you see them? I don't know how well that's coming up. They're all up. See? They are swarming for sure. I just don't know which box it is. I think it's the trap hive. It's either the trap hive or the one next to it. They're definitely swarming. And I don't have a box out. That means they're going somewhere. I don't have anywhere for them set up to go. So that means the old queen is leaving. So I've got queens. Gummit, who did not want to mess with the bees today, but I'm gonna have to mess with the bees today. That is a swarm, 100%. Now I'm not really freaking out. I know this is wobbly because they're not leaving. It's not absconding. It's a swarm. What happens is they do split. And they split when the hive is crowded. Now, the hives, okay, so last week they were extremely angry. The one on the end was very aggressive. And so I wasn't going to mess with them. But I gave the trap hive another box, and when I checked them a few weeks ago, she wasn't even laying up there. But things move fast in the spring. You really have to stay on top of it. And I didn't stay on top of that box. We need to do some maintenance work today. I'm waiting for them to settle so I can see where they land, because if they're in these trees, we might be able to capture them back. I don't know if you can still see them. They are definitely swarming, and it is not to my trap. But that is a swarm for sure. And they're gonna settle in those trees. I just don't know where. Hold on a second, I'm gonna watch this for a minute. Gosh, that's a lot of bees. Okay, so they're moving more this way. I'm looking for a cluster. It'll be freaking hard to see in those trees. It'll be a big black ball of bees when they settle. And the wind's blowing them because it's windy. Okay, they're up top. They're all up here right now. It's just like they're not settling. I'll be right back. They have moved beyond my side yard and are now in the neighbor's backyard. Said neighbor is, I think, at work. Just land in a tree. Oh, huh. Okay. Well, I just lost, I'm gonna say, a couple $100 of bees. That's why early hive management is important, and splitting your hives is important, and watching for swarm activity is important. But like I said, they were so aggressive last week, we just let them be. But now that brings me to, I gotta go through these hives. So I'm gonna wrap this video up here. Not what I expected at all. Still gonna take some kale over to the bunnies, but I gotta check these. I gotta check them now to make sure that they're all still, I mean, at least I have queen cells in all of them, if not a queen. So stick with me and I'll share that on the next video. And there they are. And we're gonna get them back. We just gotta get a plan together, but there they are.